Hello. How's it going, everybody? It's Tuesday. I'm starting a little bit earlier today. I'm trying a couple of things because I want to see like if going live an hour earlier is what's the word, objectively better, or if maybe we just don't do Tuesdays. I don't know. I'm just trying a couple of things out, mostly because one of my things for the week got moved to Tuesday evening, and which I'm basically gonna go do after this. So I'm seeing what works and what doesn't, and I figure let's just throw it in the deep end and see what happens. But hopefully everybody is doing well. Ian, welcome in. Good morning from the land down under. Callie, hello. Sand League, hello there as well. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. Mine was kind of a blur. Not gonna lie. I don't know. The whole work week was just busy, and I don't know. I had like 5 minutes to just kind of relax, and I did a bunch of stuff yesterday, and I did a bunch of stuff on Sunday, and this is the end of my weekend. So I get to start it back up tomorrow. Yay! But it is what it is. Earlier time is better for me as it's before I leave for work. See, that's another thing, because like we got people all over the globe in different time zones and things like that. So I'm like, maybe we try a little earlier and give everybody a chance before they fall asleep, to catch the stream. Having said that, I'm only going to do the reaction schedule at the end instead of twice. That way we save a little bit of time. So if you're interested in that, that'll be at the end of the what is it? What? Go back. That's weird. It's weird. If you're interested, stay till the end, and that will be revealed, which I guess I should probably go ahead and get that schedule up real quick so I don't forget. Just gonna find it. I know I have it. There we go. Okay. So I have that at the very least. And I'll just put that here so I don't forget. There we go. All right, cool. Let's see. Mine was a blur as well. Makes sense. I get that. Maybe it was just the weekend in general. We're at the end of August, going into September, so that makes sense. Greetings. Hello there. How are you? Also, Pop Stars, welcome in as well. All right. I think we're all caught up. Let's see. Where is this one? This is what I'm looking for. All right, we got a couple in there to check out already. If you noticed, I put in another little thing on the form. It's optional. If there's anything you want me to know about what we're checking out, that's pretty much what that's for. So, that's what that is. Cool. I think I got it all ready to go. All right, let's go ahead and get these pulled. Actually, no. Let's make these a little bigger so that I can click on the link without them getting disrupted. Let's resize. Not 285. I want 50. That's all. I don't need that much space. Just need a little. Before they start playing. YouTube, seriously, you gotta get it together, man. You do. That ain't right. Okay. We're not starting yet. We're not starting yet. We're not starting yet. We're not starting yet. Oh my God, YouTube! I swear to Christ, stop. Bad YouTube. Bad YouTube. I didn't spoil anything. We're all good. We're good. Okay. We're good. We're good. Okay. Bad YouTube. All right, let me get this up again because I had to move it so I can get chat over so I could see chat on Twitch and on YouTube. That is important. All right, let me make sure I got them in order. 2, 3, 4. Okay, got them. Alrighty, cool. No, come back, chat. That's what I want. Let me make this a little bit larger as well. There we go. Okay. Hello, Sally. Welcome in. Shh, there, Andy. No singing yet. Hi, Paola. Bad, Andy. Yeah, basically. It do be like that. It do be like that. Alrighty. So, before I forget, I do need to write down my plan for the week, because I'm planning on going live a couple more times, just not on the reaction channel. I just want to make sure I write them down. Let's see. There we go. And then that one. Cool. Oh, and then before I forget, because I want to make sure to mention this, there is a poll in the post section of the YouTube channel. You can just click on the YouTube channel and you'll go right over to the thing. So go over to that post. There's a poll going on to vote on what movie to watch this upcoming Sunday. I know it's a little sudden, but I ended up having the day off, and I'm like, you know what? Let's go ahead and do a movie day. That'll be cool. So we're probably gonna do that around 2 p.m. Central Time. But there's a couple of choices up there to vote on, and I think right now the Pink Floyd Pulse concert is in the lead from what I saw. So be sure to vote, and definitely come hang out in the Discord during the movie time. That'd be awesome. It'd be great stuff. Okay, so having said that, movie day. Let me write that down just to make sure I don't forget. Okay, so we need YouTube. There we go. And let me make sure all of the videos are turned up. They are. Okay. All right, coolio. So let's get chat over here. Can I move this over? Yes. Yes, I can. Yay, it works. Okay. Let me do these. Let me get everything organized. All right, so up first, I guess I'll just do that. And then we'll do that. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead. Actually, I don't even need to go over here. I can just mute that. There we go. I can just mute that. So up first, we have Callie with a Fosia cover of, I'm guessing that's Justin Timberlake when you say JT, but Justin Timberlake's Cry Me a River. That's what I'm going with. Definitely let me know if I'm wrong. I only vaguely know the song. I think I know the chorus, and that's about it, but I haven't really heard the rest of the song. I haven't really listened to much of any Justin Timberlake outside of NSYNC in the 90s, so it's been a minute. But yeah, let's go ahead and check this one out. Here we go. Very nice. Oh, the audience got cut off a little bit. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, fantastic performance. There was that little breakdown where it was just nothing happening on, no music or anything. It was just complete silence, and she walked over to the orchestra and grabbed a violin. So that was really cool that we got to see her play that. But yeah, during that little just quiet time, just that bit of silence, not even the audience was applauding. So I was like, I wonder if they knew that the performance wasn't over yet, or if they were just being really reserved and just waiting to find out if it was over. Because I mean, there wasn't this explosiveness that happened right before that or anything, kind of like it happened here at the end. But yeah, so I don't know if there was a signal that said, hey, don't do it yet, just wait. Just wait, the best is yet to come. But yeah, I mean, this was definitely awesome to check out. Obviously she's multi-talented, getting to play the violin, and then she put so much emotion and passion into the later portion of that as well. She was on her knees, and you could see the emotion while she was performing this. And yeah, I got a couple of questions answered. Yeah, there was a whole orchestra there. We had backing vocals from people in there as well, so that was definitely awesome. And yeah, I mean, just everything about this was definitely awesome. The one guy that was I guess in another room, I guess he's one of the judges, silently saying something to the camera. We didn't get to see what that was, but something along the lines of, this is freaking awesome, doing a great job, I have to imagine. But yeah, definitely fantastic performance. Let's see here. Let me catch up. Let me see where we're at. Hey, I'm here. I'm late. Hi, here and late. Sally, help me decide. Hoist or pull down below? The ones dancing in the back are competitors. Oh, okay. So not judges, competitors. I'm sure I've been told that before, and I mixed them up. My bad. Multi instrumentalist, also guitar. Not sure all the others. Well, she won my heart when she picked up that violin. Definitely awesome, yeah. Hoist is pretty cool and different lead. True. I thought of maybe I should like skip that and just you know be surprised. I don't know. Definitely let me know if I should be reading all that or not. Um, let's see. Love multi-talented people. The John Butler Trio live at Fuji Rock is an amazing example of this. Okay, have not heard of them. I don't think. Let's see. That's a good point. They were most likely signs telling them not to clap. I, it would make sense. I think. Um, Strange that I keep asking for Andy songs. Sure, why not? I don't know. Probably not. Nah, it's fine. No judges and singers. All on audience vote. Oh, okay. So no judges. It's all audience vote. Those are all competitive. Okay. I may need a couple more reminders, but I'll get there eventually. I will get there eventually. Hey, I am late. Hi, late. Uh, it's fine either way. You're allowed to read our song discussions. Okay. Well, let me see here. Uh, do 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 do. I know I saw it. Hoist is very cool and different lead. True thought. I thought of maybe saving Hoist for a video request. Not that I'd object to pull down below. Um, okay, makes sense. Valid. So we're sounds like we're getting one of those. Aaliyah Torio, welcome in as well. Sky, welcome in. Thank you for redeeming first and your daily check-in. Did you mean you want me to put my song request here since you don't have your phone? No. Just say, hey, did buy me a coffee and I can go look. It's not a big deal. It's been charging for a little while anyway, I think. I hope. We're at 69%. That's nice. But what I could do is I don't even really need to get my phone. I can just open up Buy Me a Coffee, but it won't pop up a thing or a notification that says, "Hey, you got something," like my phone does. But that's okay. I could always just refresh, but I don't want to do that. Redirecting. Okay. Let's see here. All right, we need to go to here. Okay, don't play yet, YouTube. I'm serious. I just said don't play. Also, I'm gonna chop that off. Just gonna chop the playlist off because we don't need all of it. We just need the link itself. Stop it. Okay. So this next one, which I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link in now. Move that over so I could see. So this is the next one we're checking out. I have to move this over, go back to Twitch. There we go. So this next one is a priority request sent in by Saiyan League. So thank you very much for that priority request. This is Missy Elliott, WTF. Where are they from? It's probably not what you were thinking of. So I'm glad that I said that because I would have stopped reading there and been wondering where the WTF actually was. I don't know if it's going to pop up or not. I've heard of Missy Elliott. I've never sat down to listen to any songs from her before. I'm just gonna write it down here. There we go. Okay. This is number 2. This is number 1. There we go. All right. So I got that queued up, ready to go. Let me double check, catch up on chat just to make sure. How long until my song? You are number 3, 4, 5, 6, Number seven. Now I will say, I kind of have a sharp cutoff time, so I'm gonna try and bust through as many songs as I can, but I definitely can't guarantee I'll be able to get to everybody today, because I gotta be gone by 5:30. So because I gotta drive an hour away, so and I gotta be in rush hour traffic, so it's gonna be super fun. So I'm gonna try and do as many as I can, but again, no promises. Anyway, let's go ahead and check this one out. This is Missy Elliott, WTF. Here we go. I like the graffiti style of the writing there. Oh, that's a really flashy outfit. It's very reflective. That dude's dancing just broke my brain. Make you think you're drinking. Head to the flow, don't collect that dough. You better huddle up, cause the beat's so cold. Pop that, cock and reload. This another hit, I got an ace in the hole. Boys on my back, player, did you pick that? You got a small stack, player, you can keep that. I'm a Big Mac, make you wanna eat that. Like, yakka to the yak. Jump in the trunk, make it pumps in the bump. Girls wanna have fun, make you sticking out the tongue. The dance that you're doing is dumb. How they do, where you from? Sticking out the tongue, girl, but you know you're too young. A bunch of girls do it in the shit. This is tripping me out. Lyrically, I'm Optimus Prime. The car I drive, love how I ride. When I go by, smoke in your eye. So open your eyes, the joke's on you guys. And you ain't gotta be a Mason to see through some of this shit on occasion. The dance that you're doing is dumb. How they do, where you from? Sticking out your tongue, girl, but you know you're too young. A bunch of girls do it and the shit look fun. That's how they do, where we from? You know it don't start till 1. That's how they do it, where they from? I'm like, okay. There's a lot happening during this video, and it's just the amount of talent they have with the dancing is incredible. I like that one that was happening with I don't even know at what point, but he was doing some like dancing kind of in the back, and it was around here. It was right here. So we're at 226. This guy. I think it's because he's wearing black pants. It is impossible to see where his legs were separated. And it just, I don't know. It just really threw me off just how he was moving and stuff. It just really confused me. All the different outfits during this are like crazy as well. Like obviously the reflective outfit that she had during this was just really cool. It's very like, I don't know, it's kind of aesthetically pleasing just how like all the light was reflecting off of her. It basically made her look like she was glowing. And then this right here where like she was just turning around and all of a sudden she was in a completely different outfit, different makeup and everything, completely trippy of just how seamless that was. Like it's just insanely creative. All the choreography during this is fantastic as well. The whole puppet marionette aspect that they had going here too, I thought was really cool. And I've heard Pharrell Williams in a song or two, I'm sure. Didn't he do the song "Cause I'm Happy"? I don't really remember the rest of the words to that one, but he did that song, right? Is that the song that I'm thinking of? So I know I've heard at least one of his songs, I'm sure. And then this, where I don't know, it's almost like I'm trying to think of like what they're in. almost kind of reminds me of like a carton of eggs. You know, like you see all the eggs in the carton, but this is like on a wider scale. It's kind of what it looks like to me. But just how they're dancing and moving throughout all of that is definitely awesome as well. Seeing everybody pop up, you know, all the people that were up, you know, dancing around, just seeing them pop out of that thing. I'm not really sure what it is, but it's definitely awesome. Definitely a really fun video for sure. Let me catch up on chat. Where's OBS? Come here. There we go. Very trippy. Yes, Ace. Happy is one of his biggest radio hits. I knew it. I was right. Missy is known to have very fun videos. It's definitely like a lot of fun checking this one out. Just all the different areas that they're in for this, the graffiti writing that they had at the beginning too, like that was definitely like a really creative way to go about like a title card and just like the opening credits and everything. It kind of made it seem like it was like the opening of a movie basically. It was definitely really awesome. But yeah, this is definitely awesome. I'm super enjoyable. I don't 100% remember where I left off, so I'm just gonna go right here. I think it was 226. Yeah, because we were about to jump into this part. So let's go right here. All right, let's go ahead and check out the rest of it. Here we go. Make a new track, make them fall on they crack. Give them a slap appetizer and snack up so fat in the back, make the buzz. I feel like I have astigmatism throughout this, like with all the lights that were popping up. Got a new idea, let me switch it. Man, I'm so futuristic. Big lips and big hips. Body be thick like a biscuit. I'm different, ripping shit. Microphone gripping it. Getting these Benjamins, new car whipping it. I'm so far ahead of y'all. Man, I'm on top of the stars. I don't care none of your all. Blah, 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 blah. You best to go rewrite your balls. How to bend your arms like that is insane. Jeez. It just seems painful. I was kind of hoping there'd be like a credits thing like at the end, kind of like, you know, we got the opening sequence and everything. So I was kind of hoping we get that as well at the end, but we did not, unfortunately. But yeah, this was definitely awesome. Just all the movements, all those bends that one guy was doing. I forgot what profession that is when they're able to contortionist. Yeah, the whole contortionist thing is like super crazy to watch somebody do that. You know, we've gotten to see that in, you know, a couple of like live performances and like a couple of movies as well. But to see it in a music video like this, it just adds to the trippiness of the whole thing. Is definitely awesome. Definitely a very stylistic video. Like the beat was crazy as well. And her vocal style was definitely great. I just super enjoyable all around, 100%. Let's see here. Is it okay for me to send one last coffee? I've never done it twice. Yeah, sure, go for it, 100%. While you're doing that, oh, I need to highlight these. That would be smart. Let's do that. We'll go ahead and check out the next one. This will be number 3. All right, so this next one is from Ian. This is John Farnham, When the War is Over. Recently got to check out a John Farnham performance, or is that one coming out? I can't remember. Should probably double check. Oh, that one's coming out this weekend. I got to check it out, you know, a while back, but it's finally releasing. That's what it was. That's why it sounds familiar. But yeah, this is Ian's submission. John Farnham, When the War is Over. Looks like this is from the 20th anniversary DVD, so I'm not 100% sure what year this was, unless it says it in the description. 1987. Okay. This might be the same performance we checked out where he did The Beatles' Help, but I also could be wrong. Anyway, let's go ahead and check it out. Here we go.
This next song was also written by an Australian, a fellow named Stephen Prestwich. He used to be the drummer with a band called Cold Chisel. And the song was called When the War is Over.
The aspect ratio of this is not the best. That's okay though.
When the war is over, got to get away. Pack my bag to no place and no time, no day.
The drummer just looked like a silhouette for a little while, but then the lights finally came on.
Still so young, but somehow so much older. How can I go home and not get blown away? Ain't nobody gonna steal this heart away.
Got some great range here. Pause it real quick. I always love shots like that where like it just I don't know exactly if somebody's holding the camera or if there's a camera attached to the guitar and it's just allowing for shots like that, but I don't know, there's just something about that I always like. But yeah, this is a fantastic performance. I have not heard the original of this before, so I don't know how close it is by comparison of this, or if he's kind of taken it in his own direction. So unfortunately, I can't necessarily speak on that. But what was it? At first, I thought that like this was going to be a whatchamacallit. I thought it was going to be like a really like calming ballad, just how it started off, how it was just, you know, the piano and him, like you got to see the drummer, you know, at first it just looked like he was a silhouette. And I thought maybe that was a screen or something. I wasn't really sure, to be honest. I thought that was like supposed to be John Farnham. Eventually the lights came on, realized it was the drummer. I was like, oh, okay, cool, no big deal. So yeah, we get to see more people on stage. You know, we got to see the guitarist and the bassist. We got to see two backing vocalists on stage as well. I wasn't really sure if they were gonna participate during this or when they were gonna come in. So they came in a little bit later in. But yeah, at first I thought this was gonna be like a really slow ballad, and then yeah, we got the the energy coming in, the drums like obviously because it looked like he was hitting the drums, like he kind of kept a rhythmic like style going throughout that, but he wasn't hitting anything, so I wasn't really sure what he was doing. But yeah, like once the drums kicked in and everything, oh okay, so yeah, this is gonna be like way more energetic. There's a lot more energy during this, and then yeah, we got to hear like John like throughout this, he's got like some great vocals, very clean, and then when he brings in that power during the chorus, like you got to hear like that grit that came in with his it was super like emotional. It was definitely awesome. But yeah, the whole thing is fantastic. The guitar is definitely great. And yeah, like everything about this is definitely awesome. Seeing the backing vocals and the bassist all sing together, I thought that was really cool as well. And they even got like a moment to shine by themselves on vocals, so always cool when that happens. Yeah, definitely enjoying this stuff for sure. Let me see here. Sorry, been talking too much. Let me see. Message got retracted. Valid. I know you're on a schedule. It's all good. I mean, I'm trying to bust through as many as I can. You know, it is first come first serve, and priority requests do come first. So that is always a thing. Sorry I'm late. I'm in the hospital and had a medical thing a little while. Jim, go do that. You know, that's way more important than this. This is, I appreciate everybody being here, but real life comes first. This is secondary, you know. That like this will be here, you know, in the coming weeks. Not a big deal. If you got something you got to do, go do that. It's okay. Cuz that sounds a little more urgent, as it were. So hopefully you're doing well. John Farnham's album Whispering Jack is the highest selling by an Australian in Australia. Okay, very cool. I sent a coffee, but it's okay if you do some other videos before if you want. Well, we'll do them in the order that they come in terms of the buy me a coffees. But we'll do the buy me a coffees first, and then we'll get back to the list if we do have time, of course. Let's see. I think I've only heard one song from him before. From John Farnham or the one that you requested? Because I've checked out two so far, and the third one is coming out on Saturday. This is the fourth one, I think. So yeah, I'm still kind of newish with John Farnham, so I totally get that. +1 on the get well wishes, absolutely. My first time hearing this, really enjoying it. Yeah, it's definitely awesome. Sent you the coffee, cool. So be sure to check both of those out momentarily. Really like his guitar tone too. Absolutely, yeah. It's like a rock ballad, but it's a tiny bit angry. It's got some emotion for sure in it. Like definitely 100%. Let's see. John is known as the voice in Australia. Self-explanatory. Yeah. I know we've talked about John Farnham in the past when we did what was it? I know we covered Help and we covered It's a Long Way to the Top. And then I got to cover one of his songs and I forgot. You know what? No, because yeah, the third one that's coming out, that is the third one. That one we haven't talked about yet. So we'll get to talk about that on Saturday. But yeah, we've talked about like he's one of the greatest voices of Australia of all time. I remember talking about that. Read that part. Hope you feel better. Absolutely sure. Oh, from John Farnham. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, I don't think I dropped this in the description either. I should probably do that real quick. Sorry. No, I did not. My bad. There we go. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I share that as much as I can. But yeah, this is fantastic. Let's go ahead and get back to it. Here we go. That range right there, though. There's something like comforting about that drum beat as well. That power, man. The range that he's singing too. Oh, that answers that. Okay. He does have a camera attached. Fantastic guitar. Instrumentally, just a great song overall.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome back to the stage Miss Vanetta Fields and Mr. Lindsay Field.
Oh, we didn't get to see what the next one was. That's okay. Unfortunately, we had to see that there was another one, so we have to skip it, unfortunately. But even stuff. Yeah, fantastic performance. Like, the range that he was singing at was just incredible. Like, you got to hear the cleanness in that. And then, yeah, he just put this, like, grit behind it. Such, like, emotion and power. Like, it was just fantastic. And again, instrumentally, the drum beat, it just something was very calming about that, and I definitely liked. And like, it just definitely had this like 80s feel, just with how the synth was sounding throughout the majority of this, and just seeing the multiple rows of keyboards as well, I thought was awesome. And yeah, I mean, the backing vocals like harmonized very well with John during this. I thought that was great. You know, everybody did a fantastic job during this performance. Again, I have not heard the original, but I have to assume, based on the couple of covers that I've heard from John Farnham, he did that justice. You know, and I'm definitely, you know, impressed with how he sung this regardless. So, you know, I think it's fantastic. Great submission on that. Okay, so go ahead and mark that one off. Let's go over to Buy Me a Coffee. Let's see here. I'm gonna have to refresh. Or not. Is it gonna work? Hello? Tell me I didn't lose internet. Just have OBS up just in case so I can see if it crashes. Apparently it does not want to work. I'll just get my phone. Fine. See if I care. Okay. I don't know why it's not working. It's working on here. It logged me out. Why? You know what? I don't need you. I can do it myself. It's fine. I'm gonna do one quick thing and move the lo-fi over here so I can have that going, just so I can have some background noise, because I don't like the silence. It kind of freaks me out. Let's see. Oops, that's not what I wanted. We're gonna go to YouTube on here, and see if I can do this. I mean, I could type the thing in. I would prefer just a copy and paste, but is Buy Me a Coffee gonna work? Come on. Oh, now, okay. Wait. Hold up. I think it's working. It is working. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna get these up. Don't play yet. YouTube, I just said don't, didn't I? Come on now, YouTube. Oh, this one's just not showing up. Come on now. Either my internet's going to poop or Buy Me a Coffee is. Okay. Cut that. I wonder if I could do... Let me see if I could just do that. Shh. We're not ready yet. And you said it starts at... I'm glad that you said what time it was. So it starts at 10:39. We'll just start it right there. Okay. I'll have that up just in case. Okay, I think I got it all ready to go. All right, so we're gonna bump these up a bit. There we go. All right, let me catch up on chat before we start the next one. Background information about my request. Eurovision is a song contest for all European countries. However, even Australia and Israel compete there. The votes and points are 50% the public and 50% country votes for each other. Excuse me. First is this year's Eurovision. Check the lyrics before listening to the song. That one right there. Because I don't know how to pronounce that, unfortunately. Beatrice, the girl, talks about a beautiful world and good things, and the guy, Cole, talks about the reality and the dark side. Oh, cool, it's a duality. I like that. Albania finished in 8th, but the majority of the public voted Albania as the winner. We received slightly fewer points from the public than the winner, but this competition is a bit political, and out of jealousy, the neighboring countries did not give Albania many points. Gotta hate it. Gotta hate when people get political. I hate politics in general. Australians are huge fans of Eurovision. Haha. I'm assuming the haha was more towards the thing not working rather than the not liking Albania for political reasons, which is BS-ery in general. Anyway, let's go ahead and mute that. I'm gonna go ahead and put the thing in here. So this is the one that we're checking out next, and I'm gonna go ahead and link it down here. So this is number 4. This was hold on, don't tell me. Yeah, I'll just do that. Longest John's pull down below. Oops. Okay. Got that, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and see if I can copy that. Nope. Yep. And I don't know what the song is yet. And then this is Saiyan League. Okay. Cool. And this will be number 5. And then we'll back up to the top. Okay. Got all that in there. There we go. Let me get back over to Twitch. There we go. Morning. Dew on the grass. Welcome in as well. How are you? Okay. Think I'm all caught up now. Let me move chat over here. And I'm going to do that. There we go. He's working. I'm doing my best, you know, things and stuff. Also, captioning is on during this, so hopefully captioning is fine during this. Also, we're in an ad break on Twitch right now, so I'm gonna stall for about 20 seconds. That's fine. Pyrola, I'm assuming captions are okay during this, because I didn't realize it was on. I guess just some of the. Oh, that's weird. This one got forced on. Because this one's not on, and none of the others are either. I don't know. Anyway, we'll figure it out. Anyway, welcome back to the stream Twitch. Ad break should be over. Dew on the Grass, hopefully you are doing well. Let's go ahead and check this one out. This is Pyrola's submission. This is a priority request. Thank you very much for that. This is the Longest John's Pull Down Below. Oh, this is pretty recent as well, so that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and check it out. Here we go.
I went to church and I went to chapel, pull down below. I went to church and I went to chapel, pull down below. Oh, healing laddie, pull down below. Healing laddie, bonny laddie, pull down below. And on the road I found a saddle, pull down below. I found a saddle and an empty poke, pull down below. Oh, healing laddie, pull down below. Healing laddie, bonny laddie, pull down below. I found a saddle and an empty poke, pull down below. But where the hell's a bleeding mule, pull down below. Oh, healing laddie, pull down below. Healing laddie, bonny laddie, pull down below.
Okay, this is a relatively short one by comparison of some of the other ones we've gotten to check out. So I figured I was kind of timing it or trying to time it as best I could for the halfway mark, and I think that's about as close as I'm gonna get. Definitely a very, very interesting way to go about this. Like, it's just vocals and some percussion, and that's really it. So we have Andy doing singing. Is it JD? Is the guy in the glasses with the deeper voice? And then it's Robbie on percussion, right? Did I get them all correct? Hopefully I got that right. Not 100% sure, but I think I did. I was hoping the lyrics would be in the thing, but they're not. But yeah, it was really cool how it zoomed into like a barrel into like the little eye hole. I'm not really sure what the hole in a barrel is called, but it zoomed into that, and then it went right into this like live footage of them performing this song. And I'm guessing that this is like the studio version of the song with like live footage and them kind of messing around kind of over it. That's kind of what I'm guessing, because I kind of feel like this isn't like a live performance of the song or anything, because I don't hear like audience or anything during this. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they're just being super like respectful and just being completely silent. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely cool. Like the harmony that they have is always really cool to check out. Like it's so there's just something about it that's just so nice. Like it has this like this like sea shanty like harmony style going. I think it's really cool how they go about doing this. And yeah, just the percussion, it's just a couple of like drum heads, and I think was it a cowbell on it as well? I'm guessing that's a cow. Well, it's some kind of. I guess it's a cowbell, right? Is that what that is? Either way, more percussion like attached to it, and I think that's like a really cool style as well. But yeah, just like all the different things. Like we get them on stage. Like we got to see like a tour bus and everything. I think that's all we've gotten so far. But yeah, I think it sounds like it's a really fun performance as well, and the lighting's like really nice as well. Like it's got magentas and blues and everything, so it's very vibrant, and I definitely like that. I also don't know what this is. I don't know if that's just part of the mic stand or if that's something else. If it is an instrument, I don't think they've used it yet. But if it is an instrument and they haven't used it yet, I think it'd be really cool to learn what that is, because it looks really interesting, but it's hard to tell what it is from this angle as well. But yeah, definitely a lot of fun so far. Let me see. Yeah, captions are actually correct. That makes a change. That's good. New to me, great fusion of traditional and modern. studio version with footage from their tour. Got it. Nice. Let me see. Yes, sounds like studio session to me. Sally and I were at 2 of these gigs. Okay, so this is like multiple different. This isn't just from one. This is from multiples. That's pretty cool. Do y'all actually make an appearance? Because that would be pretty cool. Let's see. JD is playing a wood block. Okay. Yeah, there was so much happening. I'm sure I missed 1 or 2 things, but hopefully I got everybody's name correct in the order. Let's see. Hey James, me and Ace were wishing you well and tell you to get some sleep. Yes, get some sleep. That's the most important thing. Get some rest. 100%. All those figureheads are at the venue Cutty Sark, which is a ship that's put on land in London. The gig venue is under the actual hull of the ship. I'm very visible later, actually, but that footage is from another song. The Landogger? Did I pronounce that right? I don't think I pronounced that right. Yes, you got the names right. Yes, nice. Scepter Man, welcome in. Hopefully you are doing well. All right, I am all caught up on chat. Let's go ahead and get back to the rest of this. Here we go.
Below. Oh, heathen laddie, pull down below. Heathen laddie, bonny laddie, pull down below. The mule is gone and I'll go too. Pull down below.
I like how they're just adding a little bit more and more during this. Because now we have tambourine.
Oh, heathen laddie, pull down below. Heathen laddie, bonny laddie, pull down below. Oh, hoist her up and away we'll go. Pull down below. Hoist her up from down below. Pull down below. Oh, heathen laddie, pull down below. Heathen laddie, bonny laddie, pull down below. Oh, give her sheath and let her go. Pull down below. Where outward bound tobacco low. Pull down below. Oh, heathen laddie, pull
Yeah, I
down
hear like a
below.
cowbell.
Heathen laddie, bonny laddie, pull down below. Oh, heathen laddie, pull down below. Heathen laddie, bonny laddie, pull down below.
Definitely awesome. Just the songs live streams, and for some reason I see a picture of Zelda. So do they do video game stuff as well? Because that would definitely be cool to check out, I feel like. Because I love Zelda. I don't know if y'all figured that out or not. Obviously that's going to be something that I pick up on pretty freaking quick. But yeah, they just progressively added more and more into this, even though it's like a shorter performance. Like it seemed like each subsequent verse, they added something. Like we started off with the vocals, and then we added the drums, and then we added the little extra percussion. You said it was a wood block. I mean, it kind of looks like a cowbell-esque, but it's a wood block. So we adding that, and then we add tambourines, and then we add the kick on the drum. It progressively adds more and more to that, and I think that's awesome. And then throughout the footage that we see, we get to see them play other instruments, and we get to see some stuff outside of the concert itself. Them kind of messing around and things like that, which is always really cool to see in a video. It just shows that they have a lot of fun. But yeah, definitely a lot of fun with this one. Their vocal style, the harmony is super nice. It's super comforting, I guess is a good way to go about it, I think. But yeah, definitely awesome. Let me see. Yes, you said it right. No one's pronounced Landogger correctly, not even the Johns. It's a Welsh name. Hello, Ace Reacts. I leave a suggestion for a reaction to the song Fix You, sung by the talented Gabriel Enrique. Is that Coldplay? Fix You? He covered Coldplay? That's definitely awesome. If you haven't already, there's a request form. You can drop it in there. Can't promise we'll be able to get to it today necessarily. I have to leave in a little over an hour, so I'm gonna get through as many as I can. But if we get to it, awesome, and if not, there's always next time as well. A weird thing, they had some silly titles on the set list this tour. This song was sometimes called "Pull Down Your Pants." That way nobody knows it's coming. That makes sense. Let me see. So you know what? That makes sense. There she is. Yep, there I was. At what point? You said it was closer to the end, right? Man, it was really short, man. It didn't even get to 150. I'm guessing that was you dancing right there. I'm gonna take a guess. Dancing at the end. Yes, I got it right. Oh, you know what? Pyrola is famous. Everybody say hello. Let me see. They used to do a lot of gaming streams, but they don't really have much time for that these days. The Zelda thing is from the title of their latest live stream. That's awesome, though. Fix You by Coldplay. I was right. I knew it because we recently covered Fix You, a reaction of that live performance, and I think it was San Paulo. Could be wrong, but I think that's where they performed that in. But that definitely sounds awesome. Black Clothes A, yeah, and Robbie was dancing with us too. Yeah, he's down there with the. It's hard to see what instrument that is, but he's down there playing an instrument. That's really cool. W Pyroid, that's so cool. It is, yeah. I would have guessed you love Link since you don't have a poster of Zelda. I guess I don't, do I? Mandolin, that would be it. I didn't want it looked too small to be a guitar, and I didn't want to just say guitar. But yeah, definitely great submission on that. Let's go ahead and do this. All right. Let's see. All right, so this next one is from Saiyan League. This is a Prince performance. Oh, this is Sign of the Times. Okay, right? Sent this request in because Prince Sign of the Times movie concert film is currently playing in theaters worldwide for a limited time. So this is just to celebrate it. This footage is from said concert. So I'm guessing this is Sign of the Times. You would have to let me know. It is Sign of the Times. Yay! To be fair, I didn't have chat up when I was doing that, so probably helped to do that. Let's see. Sign of the Times. Okay. All right, cool. All right, so this is from Saiyan League. I know that the video says it's over an hour long, but we're only checking out a segment of it, so don't worry. We're not checking out like the whole concert or anything like that. But yeah, so this is Prince, Sign of the Times in 1987 at Rotterdam. I'm not really sure where Rotterdam is. I've heard of Rotterdam, but I don't know where. Oh, the song is called Housequake. Okay, let me change that. Make sure I spelled it right. Okay. Sorry, let me back it up. Okay, so this is a priority request sent in by Saiyan League, so thank you very much for that request. This is Prince, Housequake. Have not heard this song before, so this is a new one for me. But this is in 1987 during the Sign of the Times tour in Rotterdam. Again, don't know where Rotterdam is, but I've heard of it. Well, he does Little Red Corvette, then Housequake. The concert's called Sign of the Times. That's it. Okay, I think we got there. Let me get Twitch back up here. Let me get the stream up, and then there we go. Okay, let's go ahead and check this out. Here we go. I probably started it a little bit too far back, but that's okay.
Guess I should have known by the way you parked your car inside way that it wouldn't last. See, you're the kind of person who leaves and making out once, love would leave them fast. I guess I must be dumb, 'cause you had a pocket full of horses, children and some of you. But
oh, I thought he was gonna do it again.
I guess that makes it alright. Used to what have I got to lose? Everybody say, come on! Little red Corvette, baby, with my shoe fast. Yes, sir. Need to find a love that's gonna last, yeah. You suppose maybe I could be that love. And tonight we get off.
It's always interesting when they have slow-mo footage like this.
Shut up already! Damn! Tell me who in this house know about the quake? We do. Bullshit! I said really? If you know how to rock, say yeah. If you know how to party, say oh yeah. If you ain't hip to the Red House Quake, shut up already. Damn! Housequake! Everybody jump up and down. Housequake! There's a brand new groove going round. Housequake! In your fucking town. Housequake! And you kick drum and fold. We gotta rock this mother say. Housequake! We gotta rock this mother say. Housequake! We gon' show you what to do. Put your foot down on the two. Jump up on the one. Now you having fun.
I like how bass and drum heavy this song is.
Earthquake, hey, question. Does anybody know about the quake? Bullshit. Can't get on until you make the house shake. Everybody clap your hands, come on. Let's jam, y'all. Let's jam. Don't wait for your neighbor. Grenades and hell. Doing the house quake. Now that you got, let's do the twist. A little bit harder than you did. 6 to 6. A little bit faster than you did. 6 to 7. Twist it, slip, go to heaven. Come on, yo, we got a jam. All the police come. A groove that's funky. Song to run.
God. Okay, pause it right there. I don't remember 100% when the song ends. I guess I should check that out real quick. So it was 16:09. Okay, so we got a little less than 2 minutes. Okay, that I can vibe with. That way I know exactly like how long we have and stuff. So that might be a little more than halfway, but it's fine. We'll get there. You know, it's all good. But yeah, definitely like very energetic performance. Have I reacted to something from this concert before? Because like the little static ball, electric ball thing definitely looks familiar. Some of the stuff on here looks familiar. His outfit doesn't. You know, I don't know if it's from the same concert that I've checked out or if it's from a different one, which is similar setups. And maybe he just had a costume change from song to song. I don't know how. I don't know if he did that. I don't know if he like did different outfits during certain songs. I don't think I've had a chance to talk about that with anybody yet. But yeah, some of the stuff looks familiar. Just how this song started off. Like we started with a portion of Little Red Corvette, and I haven't actually sat down to react to that one because I've heard part of it on the radio, but I've never really sat down to listen to that one yet. But the version that this one was, it sounded different based on what I can remember, and that ain't very much of what I can remember. I'm gonna be honest, but it definitely sounded like a little bit different, a little more easygoing, I guess. It didn't sound like as upbeat and energetic as the studio version, and I could be wrong. I could be way misremembering that, but it definitely had a different vibe to it. And then it goes into this where it was just drums and for a little bit, and it's just like letting them go off, and then we bring in the bass. So like it's definitely like this really very like bass and drum driven song. And then there was like one little segment where like, is it Sheila E. that's playing the drums? I'm not 100% sure. I'm trying to remember faces and names, and I'm not the best at that. Y'all know I suck at that, but I do my best. But yeah, like she had like a really cool little like drum fill at one point where it was just so much on the drums happening. It's just for a few seconds, but it was definitely awesome. All the horns and other instruments that are playing during this are great as well. It's really interesting seeing somebody like play. I think it was a trumpet, just playing that in a suit. I don't know. There's just something about that just it kind of makes a statement, and I don't know what the statement is, but it's definitely awesome. But yeah, just all the horns and just all the other instruments, all the dancing that they do. Seeing Prince like go from the piano with the slow motion footage that we got to basically look like he teleported to the front of the stage. But like just how he went from playing piano to being up on stage, doing singing, and it's just, I don't know. There's just something about it. It's definitely awesome. But yeah, definitely a fantastic, very, very energetic performance, and I'm definitely enjoying this for sure. Let me see. There we go. He was such a great dancer. Yeah, he has like incredible moves for sure. Yeah, he's like not only just a great showman, but he has insane stage presence, 100%. The woman dancing with Prince, her name is Kat. She recently passed away. Have I seen her before? Like I know I've seen a number of performers that have like performed with him, and danced on stage and everything. I don't know if I've seen her or not. I can't remember. I think he reacted to "I Could Never Take the Place of Your Man," same concert as this. The Michael Jackson movie comes out in 2026. Oh, they're making another one. That's cool. Congrats to the requesters. The variety of songs is fantastic. I think it is, 100%. Yeah, Sheila E. is playing drums. I'm bad with names too. I got it right though. That's awesome. Things are finally sticking. Prince was known for spinning on one leg and doing the splits with ease. How he's able to do that is just incredible. Like we've seen him do it, but every single time is just impressive. But yeah, this is definitely awesome. I say we go ahead and check out the rest of it. So I said it was 1609 is the cutoff. Okay. Just want to make sure I don't stop it too early or go too far past it. Just want to make sure. Was sad when I heard she'd passed away. When did she pass away? Someone related to Michael plays in his movie. Okay, that's pretty cool. Damn typo. Yeah, I mean, it is a typo, but I think we knew what you meant, Jim. We got you. All right, let's go ahead and check out the rest of this. Here we go. Also, this being from 87, the quality is fantastic. It says it's upscaled, but still. I like how they're focusing on Prince during this, even though the lights went straight to Sheila. Okay, so that's Kat. She's got incredible moves, yeah. That's interesting. Very nice. Okay, just wanted to make sure I didn't blow past it because some of Prince's songs they like seamlessly transition to the next one, and that's why I was double checking just to be on the safe side. Yeah, I mean the energy that they have during this performance is fantastic. Just seeing like how she danced, like that was like incredible moves, and then Prince was just scooting along on the floor across the stage. Like, it was just that was very interesting dance moves for sure. Everybody was moving like everybody had just insane energy. Everybody was jumping around and everything. Great stage presence. The lights went to Sheila, but they kind of still focused on Prince while he was dancing and stuff. So I thought that was kind of interesting. But it is cool that she did get a drum solo. You know, I definitely awesome. And yeah, this whole performance, it said it's upscaled to 1440. The quality of this from even being from 1987 is just incredible. Yeah, whole thing definitely phenomenal. I have to assume the whole concert is just unbelievable. I feel like yeah, I have seen something from this. Let's see. Let's just zip through it real quick. I remember them focusing on this, and I don't know at what point this happened. I'm just gonna zip through real quick. It was like this weird transition, and then it went into the performance. I think it was right here. This. So yeah, I have checked out something from this before. I was like, I'll know I recognized it. I wonder if they'll say, let's see, 5810. Yeah, it's gonna be a beautiful night would be the song that we checked out then. That would have had to have been it. Okay. We got there. We got there. So yes, correct. We have checked out something from this before. Okay, let me catch up on chat. Let me see. She passed away a few months ago. Was really sad when I heard Kat passed away earlier this year. Prince was doing the worm backward. That's what it was. It was interesting because I haven't really seen anybody do that, not like that before. Yeah, I bet this looks amazing in IMAX. So you said this one was one that is getting put in theaters? Is that what you said? I think JJ requested that. There's a good chance it was JJ or was it Sammy? I think Sammy was another one that did a couple. Let's see. Prince had fun too on stage. He didn't mind just trolling at times. I get that. That I can kind of understand that. Yeah, yes, in theaters now in IMAX for a limited time. That's awesome. Also, The Warning has a concert video out at a few select AMC theaters, and I meant to go check it out because it looks like they're only doing it on the weekends, but I have not had time at all. Will you read the lyrics? Yeah, I can definitely do that. Let me go ahead and get those pulled up real quick. I'll pull it up here. Let's see here. Get this up. Google. That one. English lyrics. All right. I'll just breeze through them real quick. In this minute, in this moment, there's no paranoia. After the rain, the world looks like a rainbow. There's no ambulance around the streets. No one talks to you arrogantly. Even today, they told us that the weather won't be bad. Ended up under the water. My mouth never dried. Imagine a minute where we wouldn't need soldiers. No one would be orphaned. No bottle would be in the ocean. Gas would smell like lilac. You would learn freedom of speech in school. Create a pure heart in me. In my night, I send you the light. Please have mercy. And then jump into the chorus. In my heart, this minute will go on. Good people and nameless people, their souls dance. Valet? VALLE. I'm not sure what that one is. I've never heard that one. I'm sure I've heard it, just never seen it spelled. Uh, Jermaine, my land. When I was born, I won't forget you. Jermaine, my world. Continue to shine. I'll just have those up. Okay. Let me get chat over here. It's good to see artists really having fun on the stage. It really is. Yeah, it just creates a great atmosphere. Definitely creates a very, very fun show. 100%. It's a concert film, so concert films are usually in theaters for only a few months. Yeah, I'm hoping that, you know, I'll be able to go, because I did want to go check out The Warning. I had plans to do that. I might be able to this weekend, actually. We'll see. Okay, so this next one is from Popstars. This is blanking on the name right now. So this is just Albania in general. This isn't Arielina. I'm just guessing. I'm guessing this is the artist that we're checking out. Godra Electronic. Hopefully I pronounced that right, and I'm sure I didn't. But yeah, let's go ahead and check this out. We'll cut it off a little early because it's a little bit long. So here we go.
Këtë minutë këtë qas në paranoj Pas që jo të ulber të duket bota Në përgës një ambulancë Kjo kurset me arogancë Dhe së të në tonë që s'pishet koha Përfundora në nuj kur s'mo thot koha
It's very red.
Një minutë pa ushtar Po jetima as një shishe një ocean Oksigenera jarga dha lirin e fjan S'kam thonë shkora hopa Kryon në mua një zemër të pastër Në notën time të tërgoj dritën Amë miserere, amë miserere Në zemrën time, zemrën teme Kë minuto dhe vazhdoj Njërës të vire, njërës pajmer Kërcen padën shpirt Janë aneti do tajme U kanë liu sot e adoj Janë aneti do tajme Vazhdoj me shtit, 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 shtit
The visuals are insane.
Zjerën, bjerën i valet tona tribale që ju shtojnë sort e ku kur bjen male Zjerën, njerës pa emen e njerës të t'lirt Një sekundën e binë si shtatë theka që t'mune në shpirt Zjerën, këtu flendet Tirana e hana e yjet Si shofim se yjet në shkej kama kur ecim njerë më zjerën Jenat undë për flake drit E t'kërkojnë këtë tërë që s'pran të i shmërit
Zemër të pastër Në notën time të tërgoj dritën Amë miserere, amë miserere
Pause right there. So yeah, visually this is insane. Like just all the reds and whites that are happening, like just not only on the stage but all the lights as well. Her outfit is just like strikingly red as well. It's definitely like striking overall. Her vocal style is definitely impressive as well. She got some range, definitely a lot of emotion throughout that performance. Like instrumentally, like it just has this like beat that kind of makes you want to get up and move, get up and dance. And then it goes to him and like his is just kind of almost emotionless while he's doing his singing. Like there's no range or anything. And it's just, it's a very interesting contrast to her performance, you know, because she's got like all this emotion and everything, and his is kind of more emotionless. And I think it's, you know, kind of, it's a statement of sorts. And like while she's singing, he's hitting the drum, which I guess was in an X. I don't really know. It was a very interesting looking setup for sure, just with all the shapes and stuff that were up there. Yeah, this whole performance is very, very interesting. Very, very, what's the word? Dynamic. I feel like it's, again, very striking. But yeah, she's got some insane vocal range as well. I think she's great with the vocals, and I think, I'm not for sure, but I think while he was singing, she was also hitting the drums as well. So it's really cool to see them alternate. But yeah, definitely great so far. Let me see here. Um, It's another duo. The second song is Arlena with Fall from Sky from Eurovision 2020. The contest was closed that year. I'm gonna try and pronounce this. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but I will do my best. Germ, or is it germ? I don't know if the Z is silent or not. If you want to phonetically spell it out for me, that would be pretty cool. Then I'd know how to say it. Is a completed song, definitely for the win. Yeah, it's definitely awesome. It's a hit in Europe. That's pretty cool. But yeah, this is definitely a fantastic performance so far. I say we go ahead and get back to it. Here we go.
Miserere, amma miserere. Ha, ne sembra intima,
All the fire that pops up too is really cool. It's like an optical illusion with everything that's there. With how reflective it is and everything.
Thank you. Faleminderit. Grazie. Words have cut me to the bone, and my heart is sinking like a stone, but I don't let it show.
Turn that down a little bit.
Barely take another breath, though I'm suffocating here alone. I'll never let you know. Fall from the sky, always making me hold back my wings when I'm destined to fly. I'm screaming inside. You can crush and break down my walls, but my heart will survive. You have made me doubt my faith, hide the truth behind another lie, but you won't see me cry. I pray for you for all you've done, all the hurt that you
It's pretty devoid of color for how emotional she's performing this.
fall from the sky, always making me hold back my wings when I'm destined to fly. I'm screaming inside. You can crush and break down my walls, but my heart will survive.
Okay, pause it real quick. Yeah, so this video by comparison is pretty lacking in color. Like everything is just white. You know, like her whole outfit, the piano that she was like sitting and standing on and standing next to, the tree that she was kind of leaning against, which was a very interesting tree because there was like no vegetation on it at all. It kind of reminded me of the tree in Minas Tirith in Lord of the Rings: Return of the King, because it was just a white tree that was on fire, basically. But yeah, it kind of had that kind of vibe going, where it's just a white tree, and just and I guess even the cage that she's. I don't know if she's swinging in it or if that's just a camera angle. Not 100% sure. We'll figure that out in a second. But yeah, just it's pretty devoid of color, and I think it's an interesting contrast, especially with the video we just checked out, where it was very very vibrant. This one's just completely lacking. But it's a contrast to how she's singing this with like all this emotion and everything. So like it's like all of the color has gone into the emotion of the song and into her voice, which I mean she's got some insane range during this as well, and it's definitely fantastic. And just how passionate she is during this is very well done. Definitely enjoying that. Let me see. Shut up already, damn. What, Jim? What do you mean? Me? What did I do? I didn't do nothing. That's very rude. Just sent on a song. It's from SoundCloud. I can't guarantee that we will get to it. We only have about I don't know, maybe 30 more minutes, and then I have to call it because I got some stuff going on tonight. But I'm gonna do my best to get through as many as I can. Prince getting on the house music train. What do you mean? I think I missed something, Jim. Could not tell you. Zajerm means fire. Okay. I get that. I think I understand that. Okay. And I think that would go along with like how like vibrant and everything. Like everything was like super red during the video and everything. So I think that makes a lot of sense. We're gonna go ahead and check out a little bit more of this, and then we'll cut it off in a minute, just because the cutoff is 6 minutes. So we'll check out a little bit more, and then we'll check out the next one. Here we go. She has some insane range.
As you hold back my wings, when I'm destined to fly, I'm screaming
Okay. So yeah, I mean, she's got some like absolute incredible range, and during even the breakdown of this, where it was just her and the piano, and it was like this really calming moment. Yeah, it definitely hit like by comparison of all of the emotion that she was bringing out is just like a very like sadder portion of the song. Definitely awesome though. Like she has some incredible range. Her performance of this is definitely fantastic. Definitely awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and mark that one off. There we go. All right, so that was number 6. All right, so this next one is from Pyrola. So this is The Longest Johns. It's Biker Hill. And the additional info for this: mines are not built for tall people. JD had a difficult time, so that's going to be something interesting to check out. Yes, changed a few outfits a few times per show. Gotcha. All right, I think Jim's a little behind on the reaction portion of that, and that's totally fine. Let me see here. How to request music. There is a document that's pinned on Twitch. Mosey, welcome in as well. I can't guarantee we're going to get to many more reactions. I'm probably going to go ahead and say we might get maybe to Michael Jackson's, and then that's going to be the limit, unfortunately, just because I do have to get going today. But you know, we are live every week. You know, it pretty much is a first come first serve in terms of reactions. But I try and do as many as I can. So let's go ahead and check this one out. What's the point of sending in a song for a reaction when you don't want the guy to talk about the song? What are you talking about? What you mean? I'm talking about the song. Let's see. James, you might want to refresh your stream. Seems like you're quite a bit behind. Definitely possible. So yeah, this is from Pyrola. This is the Longest John's Biker Hill. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Let's go ahead and check it out. Here we go.
If I had another penny, I would have another Jill. I would make the piper play the bonny lass of Biker Hill. Hey. Biker Hill and Walker Shore, Collier lads forevermore. Biker Hill and Walker Shore, Collier lads forevermore. Hey. The pitman and the keelman trim, they drink Bumble made from gin. Then to dance they all begin to the tune of the Elsie Marley. Hey. Biker Hill and Walker Shore, Collier lads forevermore.
Using shovels for a drum beat is really awesome.
Walker Shore, Collier lads forevermore. When first I went down to the dirt, I had no cowl nor pit shirt. Now I've gotten 2 or 3. Walker pit's done well by me. Hey. Biker Hill and Walker Shore, Collier lads forevermore. Biker Hill and Walker Shore, Collier lads forevermore. All the boys from Walker Shore drink half a pint, then 18 more. All the way they rant and roar to the tune of the Elsie Marley. Biker Hill and Walker Shore,
There's just something fun about this.
Biker Hill and Walker Shore, Collier lads forevermore. Geordie Charles.
I'm gonna pause real quick. This is, yeah, it seems like a good number of theirs are relatively short. But yeah, it's really cool, like just their style, like their harmony that they have. Like, it's so calming. Even like some of the more energetic like vocal portions that they bring in, there's just something calming about it that I definitely like. I definitely vibe with. It's really cool how they're bringing in this drum beat, and it's just with pickaxes and shovels, and it's I don't know exactly what they're hitting. I don't know if they're hitting rock or if they're hitting some sort of metal that's on the ground. I got no clue, but it definitely works for sure. It's just a great use of like unconventional instruments, because normally you don't perform with shovels and pickaxes, and when it comes to music. But yeah, I think it's really cool. And you said that JD had a tough time standing during this, but at least there was like a couple of portions where that's him, right? That is JD. Oh, not him. Him. That's JD, right? Even though he's not wearing glasses. So he probably had to find like a very specific spot to stand, I'm guessing. Because yeah, so they're actually in an actual mine. Like this isn't just like a prop or anything. This is they're actually in some sort of mining facility of some sort during this. So they're playing on location, which is really cool as well. They have this like candle thing. I don't really know what's holding the candle. It's some sort of candle holder, I guess, so they can have light. I mean, they do have light. They have the hard hats with the lights on them, but even then, those only give off so much light, and you kind of just you only have the limited range that a flashlight gives you. So using the candle is a great way to go about that. It gives you more light, basically. But yeah, this is definitely a lot of fun for sure. Let me see here. It was about when another person said you should just keep watching. I'm guessing you stream on multiple platforms. Yeah, so I am live on Twitch and on the reaction channel on the YouTube as well. Yeah, I don't know where that was exactly. Yet another Andy lead. Didn't see any links. Just say it. My bad. I did the thing again. My bad. Yeah, I think I forgot to send a couple of these. Well, this is the one that we're checking out right now. My bad. Am I live again? I think you are live again, depending on when you sent that. It looks like it was about 2 minutes ago. I'm just not catching up on chat, but there we go. Let's see. Get back here. Get OBS back up. There we go. They're good for the soul. I agree. Jim, you should be almost 2 hours in. Coal mine, I think. Did you say where they're playing? Obviously, they're in a coal mine, but where the coal mine is? Oh my, I was out of sync. Yeah, man, it sounds like Jim was a little out of sync at some point. I don't know where it happened. But you are in a hospital, and I assume the signal is probably not the best. I've been in a hospital a couple times, and I remember not being able to do much, so I totally get it. It says it in the description, maybe. Let's go find out, because I'm curious. Filmed at Hopewell Colliery in the Forest of Dean. It tells me what it is, but I don't know what part of the world. It's something. I guess I did get my questions somewhat answered. Anyway, yeah, I think the way they're approaching this, Andy taking lead is really cool on this. I'm ready to check out the rest of it. Let's go ahead and get back to it. Here we go.
Lasts forevermore. Geordie Charlton had a pig. He hit it with a shovel and it danced a jig all the way to Walker Shore to the tune of the Elsie Marley. Viger Hill and Walker Shore, Collier lads forevermore. Viger Hill and Walker Shore, Collier lads forevermore. If I had another penny, I would have another Jill. I would make the piper play the bonny lass of Biker Hill. Biker Hill and Walker Shore, Collier lads forevermore.
There's something about the range that they have. It's so filling.
Forevermore. Biker Hill and Walker Shore, Collier lads forevermore. Biker Hill and Walker Shore, Collier lads forevermore.
Gloucestershire. Hopefully I pronounced that right. I probably didn't. I'm bad with names. My bad. Okay, so I got kind of another tidbit of information there at the end of what location it was. So part of my question got answered, but I have no idea where that's at. Even still, yeah, the range that they have is just incredible, and like, it was really cool how at the end the instrumental portion cut out and it was just the vocals, and it's just there's just something really cool about hearing harmony and nothing else during the song. And obviously this isn't really like instrumental heavy or anything like that, but it's still like pretty cool just to have that little segment of the song where it's just that. And I think that's really cool. So yeah, you mentioned JD was having trouble in here, but Robbie was the one that was laying down the whole time. So I mean, I guess I don't know who the tallest is. I'm assuming JD is the tallest, but it seemed like at least he was able to stand up. I don't know, because I did see Robbie laying down the whole. I think the whole time he was up in whatever portion of the mine that was. But yeah, definitely interesting how they approach this as well. And it's also really interesting because you would think the acoustics would be just insanely all over the place in a mine shaft, but it sounded pretty clean to me. So I don't know. Let's see. Near Wales, I think. Okay. When Robbie does that pig sound on the singing streams, Andy tends to lose focus and start laughing. Oh, okay. So that's a running gag. Yeah, because he did that in here too. That's pretty cool. So yes, in the forest, the song is from the north of England, but this mine is quite close to where they live in Bristol, Gloucestershire. Okay, I said Gloucestershire, I think, and I way off. So Gloucestershire. Cool. UK place names are interesting. JD is tallest, Robbie is slightly shorter, but still pretty tall, and Andy is a more reasonable height. JD is the tallest, but Robbie's also pretty tall. The audio is probably recorded in their studio. Okay, okay, so yeah, they probably like filmed everything and maybe did all the banging and stuff, and then they kind of redubbed over it. That could make sense. I could see that. Okay, cool. Let's see here. So we did this one. So this is number 7. All right, so we have Marvin's submission. So this is Vampire Weekend. And then I'm going to pull this one up just in case we have time for it. I'm going to go ahead and make sure YouTube doesn't start playing. Bad YouTube. Bad YouTube. I don't know if this one's going to show up or not. Hello? Yeah, y'all see me trying. All right, Michael Jackson, I guess we do not get to watch yours. I'm sorry. You can change it if you want. You do have the ability to edit. We'll see about getting to that. So yeah, this is Marvin's suggestion. This is Vampire Weekend M79 Pitchfork Live. So is the song M79 or is Pitchfork like the concert or the location they're at? Not really sure. If you have any information, would love to know. The link, yes, I can do that. Okay, so this is the one that we're checking out. There we go. With some additional sounds from the mine. Yeah, I think that's probably what it is, and maybe they were able to kind of keep hold of that. All right, so let's go ahead and check this one out. This is Marvin's submission. This is Vampire Weekend M79. Here we go.
M79.
It's gonna take a little time while you're waiting like a factory line. I ride across the park, backseat on the 79. Wasted days you've come to pass. So go, I know you would not say it wasn't true, but anyway, pollination, yellow cat. You walk up the stairs, see a French kid by the door. Up one more flight, see a boot on the second floor. Coronation, rickshaw cry. So go, I know you would not say it wasn't true, but anyway, racist dreams you should not have.
Pause right there. That's about halfway. Maybe a little more than halfway, but that's fine. So yeah, this is a really interesting performance. Like we have one section of strings where we have, I believe we have a cello and 2 violinists. I believe that's what I saw. I know I saw the violinist. Here's a solid shot right here. So yeah, we have two violinists. We have a somebody on cello. We have somebody on percussion, which is acting as drums, and they have like towels over the drums, so they kind of mute out some of that sound and kind of eliminate some of the reverb that a drum set would like cause, because like it doesn't sound like the acoustics in this room are super great, because even when the person on guitar that's singing, like his voice kind of carries a little bit interesting. I think it's just because the acoustics in this room are not that great. But yeah, we have two people on acoustic guitar, and then we got somebody on bass as well. And just how they're approaching this with the string section and how the room looks, like it really has this like classical like feel about it, where it just like really feels old timey and stuff. So it's kind of like old meets new, basically old school meets new school. Just how they're approaching the song, and just how like all of it playing together, it just works really well. And it's just like, I don't know, there's this great energy about it that I definitely like as well. We also get some harmony from, I think everybody has mics, or maybe it's just the people on the left and the drummer. I think that there's at least 3 people with mics. It's a little hard to tell from this shot, you know, if everybody has a mic or not. But I think everybody on the guitar side has mics. So we get some like vocal or backing harmony with that as well, which I think is really cool. I also think it's really cool how prominent the bass is during here. You can really hear it. So I always like that. You know, it allows them to stand out a little bit more. Cause like, I feel like a lot of the time the bass gets kind of drowned out by everything else, and it's only like 3% noticeable. But here you can really hear it, and I think that's really great. The drum beat's really interesting as well. It's I don't really know how to describe the drum beat, but it's like it's somewhat constant, but there's also some added stuff in there as well. And then yeah, we get like these small segments of the string section, and it's just, I don't know, there's just something really nice about it that just really feels like old timey in a modern age, and I think it's really cool. Definitely liking it for sure. And it's mission nice. All right, cool. So yeah, we'll be able to check that one out after this. But yeah, I'm definitely enjoying this one so far. I'm gonna back it up just a little bit more. Let's go ahead and check out the rest of it. Here we go. And so now we get a small segment where it's just the guitars and the drums. And the cello. Watch your step along the archer. Going off on the violin. trying to figure. I guess he was like trying to figure out what he wanted to say at the end there. I'm not really sure. It was really interesting. But yeah, definitely like a lot of great energy during this as well. Like the harmony that the two guitarists had, I thought was really cool. You know, we got a little vocal harmony during the second portion of the song. We get one little segment, or we get a segment of where it's just the guitars and the bass and the drums. So trying to think which side. I guess it would be the right side technically, from their perspective. So the right side of the room was playing, and then we get a little bit from the cello as well. Just that whole segment, and then the violins got a segment as well, especially at the beginning. But there was one part where like the violinist number 1 did a thing, and then violinist number 2 kind of copied that, and it created this like interesting like echoing effect, and I thought that was really cool. And then the violins kind of just were going off so instead of like a guitar solo, we get like a violin solo, which I thought was like really cool. Like it seemed like they were doing a lot more than the guitar was more just rhythm guitar at that point. I think that's like a great change up as well. But yeah, great energy throughout this, great instrumentals and vocals. Definitely liked that for sure. Let's see, edited submission, cool. All right, so let's go ahead and pull that one up. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right, so we'll go ahead and mark this one off. All right, so this is going to be the final one for tonight. Just kind of, we kind of ran out of time, unfortunately. No, we're not there yet. But we will be live next week. I just got to figure out what time works best. We'll see what works. But yeah, let's go ahead and check this one out. This one's from Michael Jackson. This is Smooth Criminal from the This Is It rehearsal, I think you said it is what it was. So let's go ahead and check it out. Here we go.
All sizzle. It says Smooth Criminal. The audience is going wild. The camera now slowly starts to move over the marquee.
How they're doing the silhouettes is interesting. I like that. So while they're rehearsing this, are they utilizing a green screen or something? Like, is that how we're getting the silhouettes with the city on the screen? Because the whole thing's a rehearsal, right? Like, it's multiple rehearsals. Okay, so yeah, green screen. There we go. That's really cool how they do like a black and white. Like, it seems like an old black and white movie. And even though it's like a rehearsal, like, it seems like Michael Jackson's wearing just a shirt, like just a regular shirt, and then he's kind of dressed up for this. But obviously it's multiple different rehearsals. Like, it's not just from the same one. So that's how they do it. Okay. That's cool. So yeah, there's multiple rehearsals happening during this, and I mean the songs, you know, it's pretty like established. Like this is, you know, the song. This isn't like a demo or anything. The song itself, is this the studio version of the song with just a bunch of different footage from like the rehearsals and stuff, or is it the song that they're performing that like during this? Because I feel like it's like the studio version of the song with just a bunch of different footage over this. That's kind of my guess, and that's kind of what I'm going with. But it's really cool to see like all of the different ways that they rehearsed it. We get to see like some behind the scenes of them filming some stuff, and how they went about it. Where like we get to see it in black and white, like on like it's a filter, I guess. I don't know how they do all of the how they do all the editing techniques that they do, because I've never made a movie, so I got no clue. But it is kind of cool to see how they go about doing that. And then at the beginning, or we even get to see it right there, that like the skylines and all the buildings and stuff. At the beginning, we got to see like this like screen of like silhouettes and like come on. Right there. There we go. That thing. So we get to see that, but I'm guessing that's a green screen, and I'm guessing that they're not filming it on the other side where they see the silhouettes. I'm guessing they're filming it on this side, but everybody is just silhouetted, like there's no lights or anything on them. And then they'll turn the lights on and they'll be able to be visible and stuff. That's kind of my guess, because like a few seconds later we get to see that, and it's just a white screen. So I'm guessing they're utilizing the screen for the buildings and stuff. Because yeah, you don't even get to see the stage itself. Yeah, it's pretty. It's just the stage and a couple, like it's being like placed up by a bunch of different legs and stuff. Or it's being platformed by a bunch of different legs. But here it looks like it's just a massive like stage. So it's definitely like a really cool optical illusion. But yeah, just everything that they're doing here is definitely really awesome. I like it. Let's see. He has the gold pants from the history tour in some of these clips, and he's dressed in the actual Smooth Criminal outfit in some. Yeah, like there's somewhere he's really dressed up. Like right here, it's hard to tell because of the lighting, but I think he's dressed up here. There's other aspects where, like right here, where they're filming it, and he's dressed up and everything. So yeah, I think sometimes like they're doing like a semi-dress rehearsal, like right here, whoever this is. Not, I have to imagine they're not 100% dressed up, but they had the hats on and probably the shoes on just to kind of get a feel of how everything works. But yeah, I think that's what it is. But yeah, let's go ahead and check out the rest of it. Here we go. I like this portion because it kind of has those cheesy effects that, well, they weren't cheesy back then, but the effects to make it look like it was like a real movie and stuff. Cheesy by today's standards. Definitely really interesting for sure. Those are some interesting bullet effects, that's for sure. Absolutely insane. I have to imagine that's not in the original movie. I don't really 100% know because we didn't get to see it because YouTube didn't like it very much. The copyright hit really hard. But yeah, definitely really cool to see like some behind the scenes of how like they got ready for like all the choreography and everything. And then we get to see some behind the scenes of them filming some of the scenes. I'm assuming they would have those on the screens, or they were planning on having those on the screens during the concerts. That would be my guess. But yeah, it's definitely awesome to see all of that for sure. Let's go ahead and do that. And there we go. Okay. So, yes. Unfortunately, we are pretty much out of time because I do have to get going relatively soon. I'm blanking on the name, and I forget. Y'all know I'm bad with names, but Marilyn, welcome in as well. Hello, everybody. I hadn't caught a stream in a while. How's everybody doing? We are doing very well. We're wrapping it up for the day, but I thought before we go, I would go over the reaction schedule. I have it somewhere here, and then I have it pulled up right there. There we go. So let's move chat. And I'll go ahead and bring up the display real quick. So really quickly to go over the whatchamacallit, the schedule. Yeah, that. So Sunday was Pink Floyd. That was another brick in the wall. That was actually a re-upload because the original one got blocked because copyright is not nice at all, unfortunately. Yesterday was Monday, so that was Mission Souls. They covered Twisted Sisters, We're Not Gonna Take It. Got to do that one with Doll Cake. Today was Jeff Castellucci's cover of Simon & Garfunkel's The Sound of Silence. I guess you could also throw Disturbed in there as well, but I feel like it was closer to Simon & Garfunkel. But even still, his own turn. And then tomorrow is Reaction Recap Day, where I drop a couple of the reactions from the live streams, and y'all get to it's basically a best of from those. So we got 3 for tomorrow. So we have Mark Martel covering Queen's Love of My Life. We also have Rita Lee's Sade, and then Stradivarius's World on Fire. So all 3 of those are dropping. Thursday is Bandmade, is the performance What is Justice. Friday is Hot Mulligan, Stickers of Brian. I did that one with JP. And then Saturday is John Farnham, A Touch of Paradise. So by comparison of today's pretty upbeat and energetic ballad, that one is a more relaxing ballad, I feel like anyway. That's what I feel like. Also, I'm going to be live on Thursday and most likely Saturday on Twitch. Going to be doing different games. The game Hollow Knight, Silksong is coming out on Thursday, and I was like, you know what? That seems like a good thing to try out. So we'll play that. And then on Saturday, I'm going to continue one of the Pokemon games that I did during the 5-year anniversary stream on Twitch. So that'll be what I'm doing. And both of those will be around 5 p.m. Central after I get off work. So that will be that. And then Sunday, we are doing a watch party in the Discord. So check out the socials link for that if you're not already in the Discord. There is a poll to vote on what movie we check out as well on the YouTube channel, on the post section portion of that channel. So definitely vote on what movie, and then we'll be able to watch that on Sunday. That'll be at 2 p.m. Central on Sunday. So we'll look forward to seeing y'all all there. Glad to hear I got the notification just a bit ago. Didn't know you were about to finish. Yeah, I don't know if Tuesday, it doesn't seem like Tuesday is going to be the best because extremely short window, unfortunately. So I might have to think about what day will be good to do. I don't want to do Monday because I got a meal prep, and when I stream on Mondays, I run out of time and I become sad about that. So I might have to sit down and think about what day would work best, and I'll let y'all know. I'll post whatever day it is later on this week, so you'll get that little notification later on. So I'll let y'all know when I figure it out. It is what it is. I'll request the song in the next live. Yeah, basically, if I didn't make it to y'all, I do apologize. That is kind of the name of the game, though. It is first come, first serve. And the priority requests do take precedence as well from the Buy Me a Coffees. I should make you check out TLJ's The Sound of Silence sometime, too. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, other than that, y'all are freaking awesome. And I will see y'all later on this week on Twitch. If y'all want to come hang out and check out Silksong, brand new game. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see y'all later. Bye, guys.